Finding an all-terrain tire for daily driving is not as easy as it sounds. A lot of options look great and promise extra grip, but once they are on the road, the added noise and firmer ride can make everyday driving less enjoyable than expected. The good news is that some all-terrain tires do a much better job than others of keeping things quiet, smooth, and comfortable without giving up the versatility people want. In this video, we're looking at 5 of the quietest all-terrain tires for daily driving, along with their key features and the things worth considering before you make your choice. Number 5. Michelin LTX A T2. If your main goal is finding an all-terrain tire that feels easy to live with every single day, this is one of the first options worth looking at. A lot of all-terrain tires lean hard into aggressive tread patterns and off-road styling, but that often comes with more road noise and a firmer ride than some drivers want for commuting, errands, and long highway drives. The Michelin LTX A C2 takes a more balanced approach, which is a big reason it continues to stand out for daily driving. One of the biggest strengths of this tire is how calm and composed it feels on pavement. The tread pattern is less aggressive than many rivals in the category, and that helps it keep road noise more controlled at city speeds and out on the highway. For drivers moving from a standard highway tire into the all-terrain category, this can feel like a more natural step without the constant hum that more rugged options often bring. Ride comfort is another strong point here, and that matters a lot if your truck or SUV spends most of its time on normal roads. The Michelin LTX A T2 also has a reputation for strong tread life, which adds to its appeal as a daily driver tire. It is built to provide stable road manners, dependable dry traction, and confident wet road performance for everyday use. On top of that, it can still handle gravel roads, dirt paths, and light off-pavement driving without issue, which is all many drivers really need from an all-terrain tire. The main thing to keep in mind is that this is not the most aggressive option for more demanding off-road conditions. If you want deeper traction in mud or a more rugged overall look, other tires may suit you better. But for drivers who care most about quietness, comfort, and long-lasting everyday usability, the Michelin LTX A2 is an easy tire to appreciate. Number 4. Falken Wildpeak A/T3W. This is a tire that makes a strong first impression because it has a noticeably more aggressive design than some of the other options on this list, yet it still manages to stay fairly well-mannered for daily driving. That is a big part of its appeal. A lot of drivers want an all-terrain tire that actually looks like an all-terrain tire, with deeper tread, a tougher stance, and more obvious off-road character. But they do not want to deal with the kind of road noise that makes every highway trip tiring. The Falken Wildpeak A/T3W does a good job balancing those needs. For everyday driving, this tire is more composed than its rugged appearance might suggest. The tread design is built to help manage noise while still giving the tire the traction and presence buyers expect from an all-terrain model. On normal roads, it stays controlled and predictable, and while it is not as quiet as the more road-focused choices on this list, it also does not create the kind of constant drone that can become annoying during daily use. For many truck and SUV owners, that makes it a very appealing middle ground option. Another reason this tire stands out is its strong all-weather versatility. It is built to handle dry pavement, wet roads, gravel, dirt, and even more challenging conditions with a lot of confidence. That added traction gives drivers extra peace of mind, especially if they deal with changing road surfaces or want a tire that feels more ready for weekend adventures without sacrificing too much on-road comfort. It also has a sturdy, planted feel that works especially well on larger vehicles. The trade-off is that the more aggressive tread can bring a slightly firmer and louder ride than the most pavement-friendly options. Still, if you want a tire that looks tougher, offers stronger off-road confidence, and remains very usable for everyday driving, the Falken Wildpeak A/T3W earns its place at number 4. Number 3. Yokohama Geolandar A/T G15. If you want an all-terrain tire that feels especially well-rounded for everyday use, this is one of the easiest options to like. Some tires in this category lean more toward quiet highway comfort, while others put more focus on aggressive tread and off-road grip. The Geolandar A/T G05 sits in a very appealing middle ground, which is a big reason it works so well for daily driving. It gives you the extra versatility people want from an all-terrain tire, but it does not constantly remind you of that choice with excessive noise or harshness on normal roads. One of the best things about this tire is how balanced it feels on pavement. The tread pattern is capable enough for gravel roads, dirt paths, and light off-road use, but it is still controlled enough to keep road noise at a reasonable level during everyday commuting and highway travel. That makes it a good fit for drivers who want something more capable than a highway tire without stepping too far into a rougher and louder driving experience. Ride comfort is also a strong point, and the tire tends to feel settled and predictable over long stretches of pavement. The Yokohama Geolandar A/TG05 The Yokohama Geolandar A/TGU also stands out for its year-round usability. It offers dependable traction in dry conditions, reassuring grip in the wet, and added confidence when the weather becomes less predictable. That kind of versatility is a big plus for drivers who want one tire that can handle daily errands, road trips, and occasional rougher surfaces without feeling out of place in any one situation. The tread design is also made to promote more even wear, which helps make it a sensible long-term option. The only real drawback is that drivers wanting the boldest off-road styling or the deepest loose surface traction may want something more aggressive. Still, for buyers who care about comfort, road manners, and everyday flexibility, the Yokohama Geolandar ATG05 is a very strong number 3 choice. Number 1. Nitto Terra Grappler G2. This tire earns the top spot because it does such a good job bringing together the things many daily drivers actually want from an all-terrain tire. A lot of buyers do not want a tire that looks too mild, but they also do not want the kind of constant road noise and rough ride that can come with a more extreme all-terrain design. The Terra Grappler G2 hits a very appealing middle ground. It has the tougher, more confident look people often want on a truck or SUV, but it still stays composed enough on pavement to make daily driving comfortable and enjoyable. One of the biggest reasons it stands out is how well it controls road noise for a tire with this kind of tread presence. The pattern is clearly more aggressive than a highway tire, and it has the visual attitude many drivers are after. Yet it avoids the kind of loud, droning character that can wear on you during long drives. For commuting, errands, family use, and highway travel, that balance makes a big difference. It gives you the all-terrain feel without making the vehicle feel tiring or overly rough day after day. The Nitto Terra Grappler G2 also delivers strong everyday usability. It feels stable on dry roads, reassuring in wet conditions, and capable enough for gravel, dirt, and moderate off-pavement driving. That gives it the kind of flexibility many drivers are looking for when they want one tire that can handle a little bit of everything. Ride quality is also nicely controlled, which helps it feel easier to live with than some harsher or more specialized options in the category. The one thing to note is that drivers who want the softest and most road-focused feel possible may still lean towards something like the Continental. But if you want a tire that blends quiet enough road manners, useful all-terrain traction, and a more rugged overall personality, the Nitto Terra Grappler G2 stands out as the best all-around choice on this list. So that wraps up our list of the 5 quietest all-terrain tires for daily driving. The right choice really comes down to what matters most to you, whether that is the smoothest ride, lower road noise, stronger all-weather confidence, or a more rugged all-terrain look without giving up everyday comfort. Check out the links in the description below for more details on each tire, and let us know in the comments which one you would pick for your truck or SUV. If this video helped you, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.